Strowman and Roman, get off my fucking TV. Save me the misery. And all you fucking goons, just grab a cold beer. The man of the hour is finally here. JD from New York, 206. It's time for Off the Script. JD from New York, 206. It's time for Off the Script.
What is going on, guys? JD from New York here. Is the deletion episode number 131, part number 2 of the number 1 fucking podcast in your subscription box right here on YouTube.com. This is Off the Script. Thank you guys so much for joining me, man. I'm in a good mood. We're going to talk about legitimate news today, and everybody thinks that I am of fucking Chris Angel's camp. I'm like a fucking dark magician, right? I'm fucking deleting people left and right more than Matt Hardy on TNA Impact. Look at me. I wouldn't say that Get Off My TV is dark magic or some fucking voodoo ritual by Papa Shango. I don't fucking know what's going on. But the coincidence is quite scary. The coincidence is quite scary, man. That literally everybody that I put on my t-shirts legitimately gets taken off my TV for 30 days, or in some circumstances, indefinitely, forever. Case in point, Ryback, and soon to be Kane and Big Show, because I'm assuming they're both going to retire eventually. But it is unbelievable what is going on, man. The news this weekend is not circulating around SummerSlam. It actually has to do with the string of violations and suspensions in the WWE. It's unfucking believable. It is unbelievable. And I'm at work, and I put my phone down for like fucking 15 minutes because it's like a fucking graveyard at work, dead. And I'm in my office, I'm doing my paperwork. And all of a sudden, I open my phone and I scroll through Twitter, and everybody, I swear to fucking God, everybody's coming at me at the same time. JD, did you hear, man? Did you hear it, man? No, what did I hear, little goon? What did I hear? Even Marie got suspended, man. That's all I heard, all over the place. You guys were thinking, what the fuck is JD? Some kind of fucking weird sorcerer? I don't know, man. Whatever the case may be,
oh man, I wish I could.
Eva Marie, Alberto Del Rio, and Paige,
he's gonna be
who have not made the T-shirt yet, we're all suspended in WWE. 30-day wellness policy violation. We're going to talk about all this today, plus some more news regarding SummerSlam that I'm just going to go off on because I can't stand how deplorable and miserable WWE creative can be, and booking, and just everybody in the creative process, just putting shit together that literally just makes nobody give a shit. It makes no sense whatsoever. We'll talk about it. Obviously includes Sami Zayn and Neville and the Dudleys and this fucking massive 12-man tag again. We didn't see it on fucking SmackDown, right? So everybody was fucking thrilled beyond belief to see it on fucking SmackDown. Oh, let's book it again. Everybody thought it was great. Let's book it again for SummerSlam. Fuck out of here, dude. Really? Come on, man. We'll talk about it. I don't want to jump the gun. We'll talk about the suspensions and everything. And then Nikki Bella obviously made the news as well this week. She's cleared to return to active in-ring competition. I'm hearing it's going to be strictly on a part-time basis. I believe she's only going to be doing live television. I don't think she's going to be wrestling at the house shows. We'll go over all that stuff. But thank you guys so much for joining me. If you missed part one, link is down below in the description. SummerSlam preview and predictions. What's also down below is what your mother enjoyed last night. There you go. I had to get it in there. But seriously, everything down below that you might have missed this week. NXT TakeOver preview and predictions. We got the one fucking match simulation for WWE 2K16 that I actually had time to do. I hope I can get you guys the rest of them that I have fucking recorded. Can't do that if I'm working a full fucking schedule of work, you fucking clowns who scheduled me, assholes! Oh, JD, who you talking to? Over there, man. I'm talking to the fucking wall. That's what I'm fucking talking to. Work fucking is kicking my ass this week, and I asked to go to a part-time fucking schedule. All because people gotta fucking take vacations during SummerSlam week. I can't enjoy myself. You fucking asshole clown goon. Motherfucker. Anyway. I don't know, man. I'm in some weird mood today. I don't know why. So you might see one of these episodes that you might be calling the best of all time after this is said and done. But anyway, I got match simulations ready to go. Hopefully I can get to that. I did one Balor versus Rollins. That's linked down below. Like I said, NXT preview and predictions as well for TakeOver back to Brooklyn.
I like your shirt. You have
whatever the fuck they're calling it.
But it's like
what else we got down there? We got the King of the Ring tournament that I've been doing, the road to 2K17. And I want you guys to go check that out. That's been fucking absolutely fun to do. It's been epic. I've been trying to make it as epic as possible. Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins is the match that defined this entire tournament, man. That is linked down below, so make sure you guys go check that out. WWE 2K17 news about the rosters. We had the Week 3 reveal. Week 4 is coming up on Tuesday. All that shit's down below in the description for you guys if you missed anything. I also posted, with one coming later today as well, a video about the main event for SummerSlam being confirmed. It ended up being confirmed before I actually did the video, or after I did the video. Before I did the video, I was just speculating, but it is there if you guys want to go check that out. Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar confirmed to be headlining SummerSlam in the main event. I also have a video that I posted yesterday about The Undertaker possibly returning to SummerSlam and getting involved in the John Cena versus AJ Styles match. And I got another video coming out today, one that's been highly requested. And we're going to talk about Dean Ambrose. And I'm going to go over my thoughts about the Stone Cold podcast that featured Dean Ambrose. And right now, Dean Ambrose is in hot water with both Triple H and Vince McMahon reportedly. So we don't know what's going on with that. Could Dean Ambrose lose the WWE Championship at SummerSlam? 26-minute video that you guys are going to be seeing today around 2 or 3 p.m. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Great video, a lot of great points in that. I definitely want you guys to go check that out later today. WrestleRumble.com during SummerSlam, and you got up until 7 p.m. on Sunday. I believe 7 p.m. It's 6 or 7 p.m. But regardless of that, everybody should be entered before the pay-per-view pre-show. WrestleRumble.com. If you want to put your knowledge to the test and win fucking money this Sunday during SummerSlam, that's what you're going to do, man. You're going to go to WrestleRumble.com. You're going to fill out the entry form. You're going to gain entry into this big pool, and the first prize is $750 cash, plus any t-shirt you want on ProWrestlingTees.com. That's WrestleRumble.com. Link down below. Make sure you guys go enter. I'm in it. I expect you guys to do the same. My friends over at WrestleCrate.com. Use the coupon code JDSentMe for an instant 10% off your first purchase, whatever that might be. Fucking #1 pro wrestling-based subscription service delivered to your front door. They're going to have an epic crate this month, man. There's going to be a limited edition item that's going to span over 3 crates, plus 2 t-shirts in this month's crate. Make sure you guys go and get that today. JD sent me for an instant 10% off. If you guys want my t-shirts, Eva Marie t-shirt is not available yet. I'm still waiting. I might have to email the fine people over at Pro Wrestling Tees and Barbershop Window, 1 Hour Tees. But if you guys want to go get your t-shirts, man, and wear the shirt proudly for the rest of the year, man, I hope to see you guys in Brooklyn on Sunday. Wearing my t-shirts. I will be there with LeBar at 205th in Brooklyn, a couple blocks from the Barclays Center, doing some pre-gaming before SummerSlam. But Barbershop Window, if you guys want to get my t-shirts, the Get Off My TV line, you got the Goon City t-shirt and the gray original logo off the script shirt, $19.99. They ship worldwide. So if you guys are living in some remote area of the fucking world, you'll get your t-shirt. No question, man. $19.99. They do ship internationally. Like I said, I will be with Justin LaBar at 205th in Brooklyn on Sunday from 4 to 6. We're going to be doing wrestling-related activities. So if you want to come up to me and call me a fucking goon to my face, you're more than welcome to, man. Shake my hand, call me a fucking goon. Whatever the case may be, I will be there with Justin LaBar. We're going to be filming some stuff, having some fun, having some drinks. There'll be drink specials. There'll be a fucking DJ. And we'll just be hanging out, watching the pre-show and doing whatever we got to do, man, wrestling-related. 205th, couple of blocks from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. It's 205th Bar and Grill, man. So make sure you guys come check that out and come say what's up to me. And patreon.com/JD from NY206 if you guys want to pledge to the channel and the podcast and support. I never asked you guys to do anything, but you guys have been awesome with that. Thank you to all who have pledged this SummerSlam weekend. You guys are fucking awesome. Patreon.com/JD from NY206. Thanks again to Connor, a.k.a. OKFabe, for pledging to Off the Script. If you guys want to go check him out, I'll leave you his channel link in the description all weekend long. If you guys want pro wrestling news with a comedy twist, that is OKFabe, man. Go check him out. He's a great motherfucker, and he is very supportive of what Joe and I do on Off the Script. And he's definitely going to be doing a lot of SummerSlam-related videos this weekend. If you guys want another opinion on top of what you hear on Off the Script and with Joe Cronin, OKFabe is going to give you his side of the story. So make sure you guys go subscribe to him as well today. Let's get him to at least 2,000 subscribers before the end of this big weekend with SummerSlam 2016. And follow me on Twitter at JD from NY206 and subscribe to the channel. I don't know what the fuck you're waiting for, bro. This is the #1 fucking podcast on YouTube, YouTube.com. I can't even fucking talk right now. YouTube.com, motherfucker. Jesus Christ. I can't get the words out of my fucking mouth. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's get into the fucking news, will you? All right, man. We're going to start off with Sami Zayn. Now, this is something that I have been very vocal about. Sami Zayn, before Friday afternoon, was being kept off the SummerSlam card. And I don't know why. If Eva Marie was booked for a SummerSlam match before her suspension, why wasn't Sami Zayn? Yeah, I mean, Sami Zayn had one of the best matches of his WWE career with Kevin Owens at Battleground. Why wouldn't you book someone with the in-ring skill of a Sami Zayn for your second biggest pay-per-view of the year? I don't know. I don't know where my mind is, man. Maybe I am a fucking smart mark. Maybe I am a fucking internet mark. You know, one of the few guys at the top of my list that I would have put in a SummerSlam program would have been Sami Zayn. I don't know about you guys, or if you feel the same way, but me, Sami Zayn would definitely been in my top 5 wrestlers in the WWE that I would have put in SummerSlam or on SummerSlam in a major program. I don't know.
Keep this recording, so you're not
I hope I'm not alone in that statement. But Sami Zayn at Battleground was able to finally get a much-deserved clean win.
But
Most important, their clean victory over Kevin Owens in what was been called the match of that night.
I'll be back.
They're one big botch away from a perfect final match for their feud, because Sami Zayn almost fucking botched himself into oblivion at that match, at that pay-per-view. In the weeks that followed, Sami Zayn lost a good match to Seth Rollins and was absent for an edition of Monday Night Raw. And then he defeated Sheamus this past Monday. He's without a feud and hasn't been featured strongly at all. According to a report from FoxSports.com, Sami Zayn is just one of many WWE superstars who are being kept off of the SummerSlam card this Sunday for unknown reasons. That was before WWE actually booked him in a match with Neville. Now it's going to be Neville and Sami Zayn teaming together. Coincidentally, they were a long-running tag team in my WWE universe. They were actually tag team champions. What a coincidence there, WWE. Maybe they're watching my universe more. I don't fucking know. I doubt it. I'm just poking fun. But it is quite the coincidence that Sami Zayn and Neville are teaming up, 2 NXT alum, and they're going to be going up against the Dudleys. Now, that is being booked for the pre-show, but SummerSlam is going to be an insane 4-hour show, and there are limitations that will keep some stars off the show. For an example, American Alpha was also booked, but they are in this report. American Alpha, Nia Jax, Braun Strowman, minus American Alpha, Nia Jax and Braun Strowman, they're all off the card. What makes Sami Zayn's example for questionable is he's coming off one of the biggest wins of his WWE career, and WWE officials have failed to give him something to do. Once Owens lost at Battleground, it was pretty much thought by everybody that they were going to get drafted to separate brands. That did not happen. They were drafted to Raw. And everybody immediately thought maybe WWE was going to revisit this again at SummerSlam, which I thought would have been the right thing. Loser leaves town. Put it in a ladder match. Contract. Raw. Who stays on Raw? Have the contract hanging above, and the loser goes over to Shane McMahon and SmackDown. That's what I would have did. But with Kevin Owens losing at Battleground, he has a spot on the SummerSlam card. Zayn beat Sheamus on Raw. Zayn beat Owens, and he's still not on the card. So why isn't Sami Zayn, before all of this, was booked with the Dudleys? Why wasn't he on the card? Nobody knows. Is this another example of WWE having too much great talent and not knowing what to do with it? I don't know, man. Sami Zayn, to me, reminds me of a mix of Daniel Bryan and Bret Hart. He's a fighting champion. He's got the heart of a fucking lion. He'll go in there no matter how big the guy is, and he will turn out a great fucking performance. Literally, and I'm not joking, every Sami Zayn match is just that damn good. I mean, I could watch him wrestle every single week and not get bored. He is that good. How do you have nothing to do for a guy like Sami Zayn? So WWE and their deplorable fucking creative and their mindset going into SummerSlam continues to get worse and worse by the fucking week. Sami Zayn now booked in a tag team match with Neville against the Dudleys. Who gives a shit? Honestly, who gives a shit? So you're using the talent of Neville and Zayn to pretty much further a storyline that you pieced together in 2 weeks with Bubba Ray Dudley, which is eventually going to lead to the Dudleys splitting up. So you're going to use Zayn and Neville as catalysts in this storyline? Who gives a shit? Nobody gives a shit about the Dudleys. And that's the blame on WWE. That is their fault. They came in like a house on fire when they came in following SummerSlam last year. And all of a sudden, everybody was thinking, oh, Dudleys are going to be brought back to build the tag team division. They were not. They were not. Slowly but surely, they slid right down that slope and landed in WWE's bottom of the barrel list, is what I like to call it. Everybody thought the Dudleys were going to be something great. They haven't done jack shit at all in the tag team division. The most decorated team in all of sports entertainment, right? Fucking multi-time champion all across the fucking world regarding the tag team division. Whatever division they were in, they conquered it. What happened now? What happened now? I guess WWE doesn't consider them the most decorated team in all of sports entertainment anymore, right? Being that they're fucking losers. They're nothing but mid-card garbage, jobbers, trash in the tag team division. Nothing but lowly pre-show tag team bullshit is the Dudleys. That's all. So now you're using Zayn and Neville to get this point across about Bubba Ray Dudley walking away from the Dudleys and going out on his own. I mean, where's the mindset for WWE Creative? Why is this happening? Can anyone please explain to me who gives a shit about this? Nobody is going to care. Nobody. Sami Zayn and Neville are worth much more than this. Now, I don't know why the collective brains in WWE couldn't think, okay, we got Zayn and we got Neville. Let me think here. And then the creative goon in the back of the fucking boardroom. Vince! Hey, Vince! What about Neville and Zayn versus the Dudleys? Hey! You like that idea? That's the fucking creative goon in WWE. And then Vince McMahon and whoever's in charge, I like it, it's great. It's great. Let's do it. Nobody gives a shit, but I give a shit. Good job, man. You're getting a promotion. Now you'll move up to rubbing my left testicle instead of my right. The right one is reserved for Kevin Dunn. And when you're off, Kevin Dunn tickles both balls. That's exactly what goes on. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. That's what happens. So, this goon in creative comes up with this idea, and they go ahead with it. Makes no sense. Nobody gives a flying fuck about anything Dudley's, right? We definitely want to see Zayn and Neville. Why wouldn't you book Zayn and Neville in a match together? Oh, I don't know. I mean, is that so hard to comprehend? Would people not want to see that? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think people would very much like to see that. In fact, that would be a great way to open the show. The actual pay-per-view, not the fucking pre-show WWE. Zayn versus Neville. And I know, and I don't want to sound hypocritical, so I gotta cover my own fucking tracks here. I've been complaining about build and storyline, right? So I know there'll be someone in the comments if I don't fucking come in pretty much explain myself. Oh, well, JT, you want to book Neville and Zayn in a match? But they had no story or build, man. Easy, clown.
You don't need a story.
Let me explain myself. Zayn and Neville to open the show, okay? WWE could have thought about this a couple of weeks ago. They could have thought about it on Monday night. Who the fuck cares? Neville can come out in a pre-recorded segment or whatever the fuck they want. They want to have him come out in the ring or Zayn in the ring or the backstage segment, whatever the fucking case may be. As long as they're fucking on television. You know, they explain to one another, listen, we don't have a match. We don't have a match at SummerSlam. How can this be? We're two NXT alums, two former NXT champions. Why don't we lobby and have the higher-ups book us in a match together just to see who the better man is? You know? Two former NXT alums, right? Let's do it. Actually, I would have made that the best of 7. They want to go with Cesaro versus Sheamus for a best of 7. Who the fuck cares about Sheamus and Cesaro in a best of 7? I don't. I'm already fucking tired of the feud already. We only seen it twice. We gotta see it 7 more fucking times? I could watch Neville and Zayn 7 times, I'll tell you that. And you know what? Each time, they would make a different match. Why? Why is this so hard for WWE to comprehend? I don't know.
Sorry about that, guys.
I don't know. This is shit I think about all day at work.
Well,
you're working, and while you're tweeting me, I'm thinking about what I'm going to say on this fucking show. It makes sense.
Restroom, so.
It makes sense. Why didn't WWE go along with that? Because you got working for WWE. That's it. So that's that. Zayn is on the card, but in a match nobody fucking cares about, with Neville against the Dudleys. Then they got this fucking 12-man tag team match with all the teams on SmackDown. They booked the same fucking match. American Alpha, the Hype Bros, and the Usos versus Breezango, Ascension, and the Vaudevillains. Really? What am I going to be doing during this match? Not watching the pre-show. Barkeep, can I have another Guinness, please? There's your review. Nikki Bella has been medically cleared to return to the ring. For the past several weeks, Nikki Bella has been getting back into in-ring shape and training at the WWE Performance Center. I got a story about Shawn Michaels at the Performance Center as well that is actually very exciting news. I think I'll go over that shortly. The expectation is that she'd be ready for WWE television in September at some point. However, there are some reports going around that she may be ready to return to the ring now. Nothing is confirmed as of this writing, but she may be returning to WWE much sooner than expected. According to a report from WrestleZone.com, Nikki Bella has been officially medically cleared to return to WWE television. This was also reported by Ryan Satin of Pro Wrestling Sheet. I want to make sure I get my plugs out there and quote people and give props to people who reported these stories. Okay, Ryan Satin over at Pro Wrestling Sheet, always coming up with a nice exclusive story under everybody's nose. He usually hears some of this shit first. And it could very well be at SummerSlam, which she makes her in-ring debut. This week, Friday, Eva Marie, or Thursday I should say, Eva Marie, which we'll talk about in a second. Eva Marie was suspended for 30 days after she violated WWE's wellness policy It was an inopportune time because SummerSlam is only a few days away. Eva Marie was scheduled to team with Alexa Bliss and Natalya to face the team of Carmella, Becky Lynch, and Naomi during the pre-show. But now it seems like her spot could be filled by Nikki Bella. It would make sense because Nikki is probably going to go to SmackDown. Alexa Bliss and Natalya are on SmackDown, so it would definitely make sense brand-wise if they want to do that. But then it would have to be Nikki Bella comes in as a heel, and I don't think Nikki Bella is going to come in as a heel. So WWE's got some rearranging to do, as if anybody fucking cares about this match. I mean, who gives a shit? Who honestly gives a fuck? You know, I'm glad Nikki Bella is back, though. Nikki, even though I am not a huge fan of the Bella brand, I do realize that she has definitely gotten better. Brie was decent in the ring. And Nikki Bella, the most important thing about her coming to SmackDown is that she's going to add not only a big name, but she's going to add depth to that division, which it sorely needs more than anything. The expectation was that Nikki Bella would move over to SmackDown because John Cena is on that brand, and obviously they are linked together. Yep. So this match happening with Nikki Bella isn't that far of a reach, pretty much as a possibility for WWE. If they want to do it, obviously they could do it. It would make sense brand-wise, but where's Nikki going to fall into that heel or face when she returns? I don't know. More than likely she's going to be a face upon coming back to the WWE, but it's good to have her back. Like I said, most importantly, depth is what she adds to the SmackDown roster. Now, on to the fucking main course here of this part 2 of Off the Script. Gonna get into the story that everybody is fucking talking about. Everybody. Update on Alberto Del Rio, Paige, and she who shall not be named, even though I mentioned her name already, talking about several things. Eva Marie. Okay? We'll mention her today by Eva Marie, because when it boils down to it, my honest opinions on everything, and I'm not going to be outlandish like I usually am when it comes to Eva Marie. My honest thoughts here about Eva Marie being suspended is that I would never want anybody to legitimately be suspended for wrong reasons. And my gut feeling here is I don't think that Eva Marie did anything with intent. I don't think Eva Marie took anything that would knowingly get her suspended. I honestly think she is, I wouldn't say innocent in the terms of she didn't know what she was doing, but we don't know the whole story. We don't know if she took something by accident. We don't know if something was provided to her. I was hearing stories that, people were handing out supplements in the WWE locker room, and she was one of the people who graciously tried one of these supplements, and they were laced with something that was banned from WWE's wellness policy. Now, something like that lacks a little bit of common sense. That doesn't really speak volumes about Eva Marie's intelligence. But what I'm trying to say here is, Eva Marie, I don't think she did anything to intentionally get herself suspended. I don't think she's that type of athlete or performer. I don't think she's that type of WWE superstar. My gripes with Eva Marie come in other areas, which I'm going to explain here. You guys have been asking me, JD, why do you hate Eva Marie? Why do you dislike Eva Marie? What's the fucking reaction towards Eva Marie all the time? It's funny, but, we want an explanation. I will give you guys an explanation. Eva Marie, to me, is not a prototypical WWE superstar. She's not what I look for as far as a new revolution in women's wrestling. Eva Marie represents everything that was wrong with WWE and women's wrestling in WWE. Eva Marie is of the old mentality. She's like a fucking old video game. She's like, I'm going to use this as an example. She's like the fucking cartridge. Nintendo 64 and Nintendo and Super Nintendo. She's like still in that old phase. She's got that just mentality and persona, which she would have fit perfectly in the Divas division. Because the Divas were all about looks and big tits and big ass and fucking pretty face, and these models coming in not knowing a lick of a fucking wrestling terminology or hold or anything like that. Like Bobby the Brain Heenan, he always used to say Hulk Hogan couldn't tell a wrist lock from a wristwatch. That's Eva Marie. And the new revolution is fucking Blu-ray DVD. We're fucking watching shit in 4K with Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks and Charlotte and everybody else coming up from NXT. Bayley, Asuka, Ember Moon. You know, Eva Marie represents everything that was wrong with women's wrestling. And the reason why I don't like Eva Marie is because I look at Eva Marie, and this might not be with everybody else. Everybody else might not think and feel the same way that I do when I look at Eva Marie. But when I look at Eva Marie, I look at somebody who doesn't give a shit about the business. I look at somebody who is using WWE as a platform to pretty much venture out into her own business and make a name for herself by using WWE. Meanwhile, everybody there right now, the majority of them, are using WWE because they love WWE. This is their life. This is their passion. This is their livelihood. This is how they fucking put food on the table. Eva Marie doesn't need WWE. WWE certainly doesn't need Eva Marie. Eva Marie, when it boils down to it, and when I look at Eva Marie, she's fake. Eva Marie is not passionate about wrestling. She's not passionate about learning wrestling, because if she were, she would be where Alexa Bliss is now. And I'm not going to use the Sashas and the Charlottes, because nobody can really be like that. The Baileys. She would be where Nia Jax is right now. Nia Jax was green as fuck when she came into NXT. I was like, I hope she develops into a woman that could be dominant. And Nia Jax, you see the progression. You see the progression that a Carmella makes. You see the progression that an Alexa Bliss makes. I've seen no progression in Eva Marie whatsoever. Zero. So why am I going to sit here and brag about, how great Eva Marie's character is? Do you understand that the character that Eva Marie is playing right now, with her coming up with an excuse after excuse after excuse about not wrestling? You realize that's a poke at her, because everybody knows that she can't wrestle. And I would not be surprised if WWE is doing this to prevent a fucking accident in the ring, to prevent her from embarrassing herself on live television. You know, NXT was taped. She's still fucked up in NXT. She couldn't kick out of a pinfall multiple times. She couldn't lay down correctly on the mat. She couldn't kick out. She couldn't fucking go for a near pinfall. She couldn't throw a punch. Whatever the case may be, she is not in this for the right reasons. Eva Marie's reaction when she comes out is everybody looking at her blowing kisses and playing up to the fucking crowd that can't stand her, that's throwing nuclear heat at her. Oh, she's got nuclear heat? She's a great heel. No, she isn't. Eva Marie is not a great heel. Eva Marie is being booed for all the wrong reasons. You fucking clown. If Eva Marie was a great heel, I would know it. I've been watching WWE for fucking over 26, 27 years now. Since I was fucking 3, 4 years old, I've been watching WWE. I know a heel, and a good heel, when I see one. Eva Marie is not the right heel. Eva Marie is not a good heel. They're booing her for all the wrong reasons. They're booing her because people know she sucks. People know that she's on Total Divas and she's nothing but a fucking Barbie doll who gets her fucking nails painted and gets manicures and pedicures, and they look at her Instagram and she's doing fucking non-GMO recipes and fucking smoothies, and she's fucking posing on a fucking beach wearing barely next to nothing. Nothing about training. Nothing about her love for WWE. Nothing about her conquering the women's division and training and getting better and this and that. You look at all the other women, they make WWE their priority. Eva Marie's priority is not WWE. That's why I don't like Eva Marie.
I've been on Instagram.
She could be a great person.
What he says,
she could be the sweetest fucking
nothing
woman
about
I've ever met.
It's
God bless
her.
She might very well be. I don't know. But from what I see on television and from what I see with her other ventures, this is not her main gig. And
her with the kid,
this gimmick that she was doing, backing out of all these fucking matches, using excuse after excuse, what do you think is going to happen? WWE is only prolonging us from laughing. Because when she gets in that ring and she actually has to wrestle, we're going to get to the same end result no matter what. And the end result is going to be us pointing, us laughing, us covering our eyes because we're so fucking embarrassed that we can't watch. And then there's talk about putting the fucking women's title on her. On a show where you have Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Natalya, and Becky Lynch. Of all those women, little that there may be, you're going to put the title on Eva Marie because she has nuclear heat? Heat for the wrong reasons because everybody knows she's a fucking piece of shit in between those ropes? She can't run, she can't throw a punch, she can't throw a kick, she can't fucking kick out, she can't take a fall, a bump. What could she do? All she can do is make smoothies on Instagram. All she could do is pose with a fork and a knife, cutting into a chicken breast. She's not right for the division. She's everything that was wrong with the division. And SmackDown's women have been treading backwards ever since the draft started. You don't need to tread backwards anymore. After documenting Sasha, Charlotte, Bayley, Becky, and the Four Horsewomen, this is what you want to show for your women's division on SmackDown? Eva Marie? Women's wrestling has changed, and Eva Marie has no business in this revolution. Eva Marie has no business in the ring with a Sasha, a Becky, a Charlotte, a Bayley, an Alexa Bliss, a Natalya, a Naomi, even Nikki Bella. Get the fuck out of here. And that's me being genuine. That's why I don't like Eva Marie. As far as Eva Marie being suspended, nobody knows. Nobody knows at all. But I will say this. It's not coming out. Justin LaBar said it is legit. He knows, and I'm not going to ask him because I don't want to pry into his business. I would have asked him already, but I'm sure that whatever it may be, he knows. He's not going to tell me, and he doesn't want me accidentally saying something on here. That's why I wouldn't go to him for that. I respect him enough to not go to him for that kind of thing. If he wants to tell me in public when I see him on Sunday, he knows he's got my trust. I will never say anything to anybody because I don't want it to get out there. Okay? But Eva Marie being suspended for 30 days, I don't think she did it knowingly. I don't think she did it on purpose to be suspended. But Jonathan Coyle, her fiance, her husband, this guy's a fucking idiot. Now, I don't want Eva Marie on my television, just like many of you don't, but I would not want to see her get fired for stupidity thanks to her husband. He's coming out saying, wait till you hear what got her suspended. It is absolutely ridiculous, and there'll be an official statement right now. She was unjustly suspended and this and that. He went on fucking Twitter rants. He deleted all the tweets because he knew at the end of the day he was doing more damage than anything to Eva Marie's career. And if he cared and loved her, I'm glad he deleted the tweets. She was in deep shit with him stating what he said on Twitter. And I'm sure that shit is screenshotted. I'm sure fucking dirt sheets picked up on that. I'm sure people screen capped that. You can bet your bottom dollar that people were all over that. And wait till it gets wind in WWE. That might spell doom for Eva Marie. What happened to Adam Rose? Huh? What happened to Ray LaPon? I love me some Adam Rose, man. I love me some fucking Leo Kruger. I love me some, Ray LaPon. Oh, I wish him success. He was on Out of Nowhere with Joe and I. Great fucking guy. Family man. Hope he gets his shit right. Hope he fucking finds his place in wrestling again. And I hope he succeeds 10 times over. But what happened? He went to social media and said that there'll be an official statement, which he did make. And then he went to his doctor to get an official statement about why he was unjustly suspended for 30 days. What happened? He ended up fired from the WWE. They cut him. Do you want to see Eva Marie follow that same fate? I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that for anybody at all. I mean, I've been fired. I don't want to see anybody get fired. I don't want to see anybody get fired from the things that they love to do. But again, I don't think Eva Marie loves the WWE. I think WWE is using her based on her looks, and they're paying her for her looks because sex sells, right? Sex always was that point of selling, and she's using WWE. It's like this mutual partnership. Yeah, we'll use you, even though we know you suck. We'll use you in some way, shape, or form. Sex sells, sex appeal, right? Even though you can't fucking wrestle a lick in the ring, we'll find something for you to do. And she's using WWE to further her career. Clothing, fitness, whatever the case may be, hair products, whatever the fuck she's got going on.
Recipes.
So that's my thing about Eva Marie. But Coyle, Jonathan Coyle here, her husband, really fucking shit up for her. And he needs to shut his fucking mouth. Whatever the case is, it's done. Let the 30 days go. It's not going to happen again. I don't see Eva Marie being a multi-time violator of the fucking wellness policy. Let it go. Shit happens. Okay? But I don't think Eva Marie did it knowingly, and I don't think she did it purposely. I don't think she's that fucking stupid. Whatever the case may be, maybe the report of people passing around supplements in the back was true. I don't know. I don't know what it is.